Welcome to this short overview of the web-based Cargo Planner application. Cargo Planner is a tool for creating load plans. It can help with forecasting and pricing of shipping, as well as the actual loading of containers, trailers, or pallets. Today we're going to create a load plan of sea containers using a spreadsheet of cargo. So first off, let's get to load plans. Select new load plan, give it a name, and ensure that we have the correct mode of transportation. So this is a load plan. We have the 4 steps. First, it's data. This is the cargo that we're going to ship. Then in setup, we're going to select what container types we want to use. And if we have any additional settings or loading modes, we select that there as well. And third slot, we have workspace. This is where we get a 3D overview of our loading. And we can make any manual modifications we want and inspect the containers from all angles. The 4th step is the finished product. This is the load plan. Let's get started with the data. So we can import from several sources. If you're dealing with different types of cargo each time, then I would suggest using spreadsheets. If you are shipping a limited set of cargoes as a manufacturer maybe, then we can import it through the cargo library and quickly import from there on. Today we're going to use a spreadsheet. Cargo Planner can read lots of different types of spreadsheets. Here I'm using an example document that does not match our template, but we can read it regardless. Let's click import. So we have 11 different pieces of cargo with varying quantities, one of which is not stackable, and a couple of them are going to preload, which essentially means that we're going to palletize them before loading them into a sea container. For the second step, we're going to select our container types. So I'm pretty happy with the 20-foot dry van and the 40-foot high cube, but I would like a secondary container, namely a pallet type. So let's select a standard Euro pallet. There we go. All right, let's click new load plan. So this is the workspace. This is the 3-dimensional overview of the containers. So here you can go in and you can move things manually. You can drag it with your mouse like this, or with your keyboard like this. And you can also search for cargo like this. You can also, for example, delete something and it pops up into the unloaded items. Go into the different container and drop it to where you want it to go. When we're happy with our loading, we go to the 4th step, the load plan. So this gives us the breakdown of the containers as well as different metrics. So we get the number of SKUs, as well as, in this case, we have the volume utilization per SKU. We can also select different view types like loading instructions, just to get a step-by-step guide of how to load the container up like this. Or if we want to make it more internationally viable, we can show the dimensions in, for example, inches. And we get both a centimeter and inches conversion of each cargo. From here, we can share the load plan in multiple ways. We can download it as a PDF, for example, and we get the website as a PDF. We can download an Excel file, which doesn't give us any images, but just gives us the raw data. And then finally, we can share it as a link. And this can be either read-only, like the PDF as a website, roughly, or read and write if you want the recipient to be able to edit, make changes to the load plan as well. Whoever receives this link doesn't need to be signed into Cargo Planner. They will get access to this load plan regardless. So it might be an efficient way to share it with like a customer or someone who's working on in the loading docks, for example. All right, these are the basics of the web-based Cargo Planner application. There is an array of additional settings, properties, and tools to adapt to different scenarios and make your workflow more effective. You can read more about the different tools and how to solve your scenario at cargoplanner.com/docs, or you can sign up for a free trial at cargoplanner.com/register. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.